Hi, so today's the day before my hysterectomy. So I wanted to talk a little bit about why that's happening. I have deeply penetrating endometriosis, and I can't pronounce it, but it's basically the opposite of endometriosis, where the tissue grows into the uterus. So I have that as well. So my uterus is quite large. They could do other things, but I am in my 40s. I have grown children. I'm not going to be having any more children. So I'm pretty much ready to take the easy way. Well, not the easy way, because there's a lot of recovery and things. And it's a huge operation, so a huge decision. But I'm just ready to take that route and nip it in the bud once and for all. So we're not going in and out for surgeries, removing tissue, removing issues. So I have a lot of lower back pain that emerged very mildly when I wouldn't stop bleeding. And it has, so I went to the doctor. Of course, I got diagnosed and I had a little bit of a look and confirmed a few things and all that stuff. But yes, then the gynecologist, she recommended the Marina, which she was very confident would help. Well, she really hoped it would help. The pain in my lower back is worse. I now get cramps, like randomly. Sometimes it stops my bleeding, sometimes it doesn't, like if I exert myself. So I've put on a lot of weight because I can't be that active for fear of just bleeding. Sorry about the sun in the background. It is so intense. I've done everything I can to block it out. So, we've tried quite a few things. So I really just didn't want to fuss around. I want to get it done. I want to get it dusted. So I'm looking forward to it in a way because of the pain. I'm very nervous about recovery, how long that's going to take. I've lost my job over it because I'm casual. I'm going to be away for like 3, 4, however many weeks it takes to recover. And there wasn't a lot of, they need to replace me for that time. I'm through labour hire, so I'm very replaceable. And they decided that, I don't feel it's very fair, but it's their business and they need to run it how they run it. So I'll have to look for other work. That really is leaving me quite dicey financial situation because I'm in a private health fund. I'm going to a private hospital, and in Australia that still has charges. So I have like $3,900 out of pocket to pay. I have the $500 to be in hospital. I have $500 out of pocket for my anesthetic. I'm pretty miffed that I will fork out $5,000 and then have no money. Because I'm coming back to 5 shifts in April, which for the whole of April, for a whole month. And you've got to think I'm working over 20 hours and sometimes up to 30 a week, and jumping from that to maybe 8, maybe 16 in a week. It's not going to pay the bills. It's not even going to pay for my petrol. So that's basically the same as firing me. So I really want to start this channel to push out like an understanding of women's issues, especially when we're older and we need these kinds of things, and we just get a very negative, like response and no understanding, because people don't understand, because it's not out there and people don't want to talk about it. I really want to talk about it. Mainly because, like, it just needs to be normalized. This is part of our lives. Perimenopause is part of our lives. And that's another thing that's happening to me. So, yeah, I just really want to get it all out there, how it's going to work. And what my personal experience is. Hopefully, as I grow my channel, I might be able to get some other people to talk about their experiences. Just have a multitude of experiences. But this is what it is for me. And you're on your own. When you're a woman, you're really on your own. Because no one understands. It's at the point of it's so painful, I don't think I would care what the cure was. I just want it. So today's the last day I have to be in pain. I have to not feel like looking after myself. Yeah. Today's my last day, hopefully. I'm feeling like crap. Of course, I'm not going to feel fantastic after a hysterectomy. That's a whole organ they're removing. So I imagine to feel quite crap after that, but it's going to be a different kind of crap. Yeah, and I just want to take people on my journey through perimenopause, through hysterectomy, through things that happen in women's lives as we get older, because there's so many of us. Like, almost every woman I talk to who's a little bit older than me, like, they've had a hysterectomy. So this is common. This may be something that, as a woman you have to face at a certain point if you haven't faced it already. Or if you aren't watching this video because you're facing it. My decision for hysterectomy is because my youngest child is a teenager. I'm not going to have another baby when my youngest child, I've got 3 children. I'm nearly at the end. I'm on that home stretch. So, yeah, I started young with kids. So, yeah, this part of my life was always going to be for me. It was always going to be for career. It was going to be for growth and focusing on myself, because I didn't get to do that when I was younger. I was raising babies. So I think the biggest thing I was thinking yesterday to state here is, if you are younger and you're watching this and you're like I was in my 20s and thinking I can't wait to just be older and not have the stress I have now, you won't. There is light at the end of the tunnel, but it doesn't matter what age group, it's different stress. So in your 20s, you might be stressing because you've got babies, you haven't bought a house yet, you're trying to figure out what you're doing. You might not have children, you might be trying to study and build a career. You're just, you're starting out and you've got those no money, don't know how your future's going to turn out. And so, you really don't have an idea. And that can be so stressful. I remember I was so stressed and I couldn't wait to be this age. And then in my 30s, I had things, but I wasn't where I wanted to be because I'd stayed home with my children. And I was a bit miserable, and it was a real sort of 30s life crisis. I definitely made some horrible choices. My 30s was definitely my time to make really bad choices that I normally probably would have made when I was younger, but I always had babies. So, yeah, they emerged in my 30s. And now in my 40s, I'm sort of not feeling great because I'm hot all the time and I'm having to have this hysterectomy. Like, my body's starting to fight back, is so going, nope, I don't like this. And yeah, I suppose it's a transition. Like, I feel a lot better than I have when I was younger, just personally. A lot of therapy, a lot of, like, yeah, inner reflection and seeking my own resources for being a better person have meant I'm better at looking after myself. I'm better at looking after others. But yeah, I wish it didn't take this long. And there's definitely still stress. It's just different stress. So you're always going to be stressed. I'm not the bearer of good news today. Yeah, so I'm pretty nervous. I don't know if you could see I'm jiggling my leg. I'm probably jiggling all over the place with my fat rolls. But yeah, I hope to continue this journey with you guys, and I hope someone sees this and it helps them feel a little bit more calm or relate to it, and yeah, sort of see the journey, and maybe make the decision to do the same if that's okay for them, if that's the right move for them. It definitely feels like the right move for me. I don't have any regrets. I'm not sitting here going, oh, but I want more babies or things like that at this stage in my life. I've sort of worked very hard to be where I am, and I think a baby would throw that off so badly. So it's not a sad thing. It's the ending of something, for sure, 100%. And that's like always sort of like reflective, like you reflect back and you go, oh, babies, and things like that. And remember that time. I wouldn't go through it again. Colic and just me being so emotional and hormonal because I've had a baby, and yeah, it's a lot. So definitely don't want that. I'm just looking forward to feeling better. So I hope that I do, and I hope people want to come with me on that journey. Yeah, that's about it. Have a good day. Bye.